So you like to live a seafaring life and have your boats and to be able to get straight out into the waters and brave the elements. Well, then you might be debating between the Channel Islands Harbor Home and Ventura Keys. These are both fantastic communities, but they're also very different. They have very different pros and cons. We're gonna dig into it now.
Channel Islands Harbor Homes are in my heart. It is where we absolutely love spending our time because there's a 5-mile trail all the way around the home. And one of my favorite things is as we're walking, people are smiling, they're talking to you, they're checking out your dog. Checking out your dog? Hey, that's a mighty nice dog.
It is so sociable there. You'll see people talking everywhere, hanging outside the Coffee Bean or the little restaurants there that are along the canals.
And that's a local hotspot for people who retire especially. There's a woman with a couple of different birds that goes out there too. And when we talk to the different people, they're like, this is where we hang out.
The trails that go around that community are maintained by the city. So it is a draw for people from Oxnard like us who want to go over there and just enjoy that beauty, which we like to call the Venice of Ventura County, where you can even ride a gondola over there if you would like.
The other nice thing is that while there are 4 distinct neighborhoods, Seabridge and HOA area. So they have a community pool fitness center, jacuzzi area, a little room, community room that you can have a party, and it is gated. But if you're like us and you don't live in one of those communities, you can still go over to the island and experience their little park-like setting where you have your park bench and your own little trash can and your own little barbecue and have your own picnic with you and your friends and look over at the amazing canal.
Also, that Channel Islands area is just much more vast. If you want to get out and paddle your board, which I like to do sometimes, you can tire yourself out because you're going to paddle for a long time. And the main channel is huge. There is a bridge there as well. And if you're living over there, it could take you a lot longer to get out to the ocean and to the Channel Islands because you could live so far deep within the canals area.
One of the things though is that one of our clients talked about that they could just walk out onto their own little dock, onto their paddleboard and paddle over to Vaughn's and get some food, or over to Yolanda's and get a little Mexican food and then go back to their house. That's just a whole different type of experience that you're not going to find anywhere else.
Also, people who live there will tell you that they're going to have more options because you have a Vaughn's grocery store there, a Ralph's. There's a farmer's market on Sunday, which is super fun. We love going to that, and really great local produce. So they're going to tell you that, you know, they never have to leave that area and just enjoy the totally laid back lifestyle and the special feel to that area.
And while it's laid back, it still feels lively. There's a 24-hour fitness.
Right.
There are little shops, boutique shops for you to go around to.
And there's a commercial area that's getting redeveloped. The Carl's Village is coming. The German-style theme park is coming to Oxnard, evidently, and that's going to be a big redevelopment project there right on the canals area.
And we have done a video on that. However, from what I've heard from other people is that they did take into account things that we had said we were worried about and other people, and they have revamped it. So we're gonna have to do a little up-to-date video on what's happening with that.
Also popular for people living in this Channel Islands area is the activities they have. There's festivals, there's outdoor music.
Car shows. One thing that both Ventura Harbor and Channel Islands Harbor do well is they have a lot of boat parades. If you're thinking of the July 4th, Halloween, or even Christmas parade of lights, you are going to have people showing off on their boats all of this fun holiday-themed boat festivities. Which leads us over to Ventura Keys lifestyle.
Ventura Keys just has a whole different feel to it. It's quieter. It's this little hamlet that's removed from the rest of Ventura. It's just tucked away. But there's still things to do here. They'll have an annual barbecue get-together. They've had a movie night. Other fun things you can do from this neighborhood is you can walk or paddle your paddleboard over to the Ventura Harbor, where there are tons of shops, restaurants, fun things to do, entertainment. Or similarly, walk over to Pierpont, where there's more fun shops and restaurants. places to hang out. And of course, you have your beach access, just a wonderful ocean lifestyle here. Another key thing to mention is if you want to sail or get your boat out to the ocean in Channel Islands, you're going to be able to do that quicker from Ventura Keys because it's much closer to the ocean.
If you want access to the beach, the pickleball court, the basketball court, the barbecues, the little playground, the boat launch, you have to pay an HOA because they're going to card you. If you go over there to enjoy that access and you don't pay it and have your card, they're going to ask you to leave. That's a little different than your experience at the Channel Islands.
So if you're looking for a more sociable lifestyle, potentially, you might prefer the Channel Islands area because you just get out and bump into people a lot more. And you might enjoy Ventura Keys more if you're more of a back porch type person where you just want your privacy and enjoy your peaceful retreat.
I don't think you could go wrong living in either of these places. Channel Islands Harbor has a variety of different types of homes. You're looking from condo, townhome, attached single-family homes, detached single-family homes, large custom homes on 2 lots looking out at the main channel, which is just an absolutely breathtaking view. They can see from some of those homes over to the mountains and to the ocean. It's luxury lifestyle at its best. There are over 1,600 homes in the Channel Islands community area. Some communities feeling more like a suburban, like Photoshop, where you have tons of the same style of houses all around, all the way to Mandalay Bay, which has these large custom homes that is really diverse. Some of them without docks, others with a shared community dock where you get just a little slip section, others where you share a dock with your neighbor, and others with up to 130 feet dock, all on your own. So if you're on one of those corner lots, you could have one going 130 feet this way and another going 70 feet this way. Think about the type of boat you could have there. There's a much greater range of prices for your pocketbook, but also a range for HOA. There's a community where you don't have any HOA or a $50 voluntary one for the whole year for trash pickup, all the way up to one of the condos where it's $1,200 a month because you're paying a dual HOA, which covers not only your community building, but also the greater overall dock community. I could go into detail about every single one of these communities separately, but we already did a video on it and you have got to see it to learn more. So make sure you watch this video to find out more about those communities.
Ventura Keys is a mix of 700 homes. You have detached homes, townhomes. Roughly 300 of the homes have a private dock or shared dock, and ocean access, and roughly 400 that don't. There's gorgeous mid-century ranch single-family homes here. So if you like a ranch home, this could be the spot for you. And there's also lots of 2-story homes. The homes are pretty large, so they really do take up most of the lot. You're going to have more custom homes here, and it really has a special feel to it. It's enjoyable, really, just to walk around here and look at some of the gorgeous homes. And there's nice sidewalks. There are 800 Mexican palm trees that are roughly 80 feet tall. So some people don't like those because they can be a hazard when the old palm fronds blow down onto the street. It's just like a little small town compared to the Channel Islands big town feel. It's just going to be way quieter, more slow pace, and less bumping into your neighbor, that type of thing.
I guess one of the biggest drawbacks of the Channel Islands Harbor is that it is located close to a strawberry field. And so sometimes you're going to have dust coming over, and when they do their pesticides, it's going to be coming over also. It's not all the time, but it is something to think about if you're on the side that is closer to the agriculture. We did have one client who came to visit. It really did trigger her asthma, so it was Ventura Keys all the way for her and her husband. However, it was really hard for her to give this kind of lifestyle up. This really is its own kind of lifestyle that it's in its own little bubble in Oxnard. As you can tell, both places, there is some wind some days, and because you're close to the ocean, you're going to have the morning overcast.
Yeah, both areas are going to be prone to that May gray, June gloom, and other times of year even where you have this fog bank coming in from the ocean. And that may be something you might not like. There's people with seasonal affective disorder. They're like, hey, that is not my scene. We've had people call us and they're like, we purposely want to live in East Ventura because we don't want those gray days.
But it does dissipate usually by mid-morning. So if you're the type of person who can go out on your dock and drink your hot coffee and look at the little cloud bank and be okay with it, then this would be a good place for you.
Some pros also for the Ventura Keys, although Keziah might disagree with me now, is you are in Ventura, so you are close to all the amazing Ventura parks, which are just beautiful. And you're also not far from downtown Ventura and Midtown. So if you want to get out to a variety of local shops, restaurants, fun places to hang out, that is a selling point to the Ventura Keys. A quick recap, a couple pros for Ventura Keys. It's more secluded and there's more custom homes.
I mean, it is so secluded that when you talk to people who live here and in Pierpont, they're like, we're really not part of Ventura. I mean, really, there is a highway that cuts us off from everybody else. And that means, so on the con side of that, because you're so secluded, you're going to have less shopping choices and less restaurants to choose from.
There's not as many homes that are going to have dock access to the water. Pros for Channel Islands, you're going to have a much bigger variety of homes, styles, price points.
And it's more sociable. That's what I really love about it. I mean, that might be a con for you, but I love knowing that when I'm walking by, people are friendly and smiling at me. They're not laughing that we're doing a video.
For the cons, there's one side of that development that backs up to agriculture. So you may not like that if there's dust and things like that blowing over to where you live. And also the HOAs can be super high for some of those homes.
Bart and I have this discussion all the time. Are you a Ventura person or are you an Oxnard person? If you're a Ventura person, you're like, well, Ventura and not Oxnard. And if you're an Oxnard person, you're like, well, Ventura is part of Oxnard. We're like siblings. We're right next to each other. It's a different way of thinking.
We're all over the place on this one. The key thing is, what do you think? Give us a call. Let's take a tour around and we'll go check them out so you can see the difference. That's what matters, is which place feels right to you.
What do you think? Make sure you make that comment down below and let us know which place you enjoy more or would like to live in more.
Yeah, maybe there's other parts of Ventura County you're interested. We'll go to those as well. That's what this channel is about, is getting you information on all the cool neighborhoods and cities in Ventura County. And for that reason, we built a fantastic website too, living-inventura-county.com, where we've broken down all the cities and neighborhoods just for you. It's free for your use and benefit. And last but not least, if you're thinking of moving to Ventura County, give us a call. We are real estate agents. We do this 7 days a week. We love to help people buy and sell homes in Ventura County.
We look forward to hearing from you.